Hello and welcome to Pilates. So, as you've done it before, you know it's all about maintaining movement control and posture. So, always think about having no pain during the exercises, trying to control the movements. If it is painful, just rest out during that time or go to the lower levels. All right, so let's get started. Find a place in the centre of your mat, feet together. We're going to do some body setting first. So, toes out and heels to me. We're going to press through the 3 points of contact with the ground. So, that's our big toe, our heel and our little toe. So just start by pressing through your big toe. Add in the pressure through your heel and just add in the pressure through your little toe, opening up those arches. Nice soft knee, and then we're going to go through to the pelvis and do a few pelvic tilts. So just tilting that pelvis forward and tucking it back under. When you tuck it back under, really squeeze through your abdominal muscles and squeeze your bottom to tuck it in. Good, tilting forward and back. And just try and find that middle ground and engage through there. Nice relaxed ribs. Think about opening up those collarbones, nice wide collarbones all the way to the tips of your shoulder. And then lastly, lengthening through that spine, all the way from your coccyx, your tailbone, to the crown of your head. Feel like there's a helium balloon pulling up from the crown of your head, growing you really nice and tall. Good, so 3 points of contact with the ground, big toe, heel, little toe. Nice soft knees, engage through our abdominal muscles, open through our collarbone, really lengthening through our spine all the way through our neck. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with an overhead reach, so palms facing each other. And we're just going to reach up above our heads. This time we're going to add in the toes, so coming up onto your big toes and rocking back down to the heels. So reaching up above your head, palms facing each other, then relaxing your heels down. Really stretching your arms up above your head, pressing through those big toes, rolling up and over the big toe. Reaching nice and high with your hands, palms facing each other. Good. You're going to hold up on your toes now, so keep the pressure up onto your big toes. You're going to drop the arms up and down, keeping the pressure through the big toes. Nice. Think about breathing with this, getting the air all the way to the bottom of your lungs. Reaching with your hands all the way up and keep pressing through your big toes, through the mats. Keep that balance, keep that engagement. 2 more. Reaching up high. Last one, and relax your heels down, really nice. We're going to go for a hip hinge now, so you're going to stick your bottom back as you reach overhead. So reaching those arms above your head, keep that spine nice and long, looking straight down at the mat. This time when we come up, stand and come up onto our big toes, so sitting back and hinging, coming up onto our big toes, reaching overhead, then coming up. Really squeeze your bottom all the way up onto your big toes, and reach overhead as you hinge back. Really nice. Okay, we're just going to hold at the bottom of the hinge, and you're going to pulse your thumbs to the ceiling. Really getting a stretch through those hamstrings and just opening up your chest as you're pulsing. Nice and squeezing back up. Okay, we're going to go to single leg. If you can't do single leg, just stay on to double leg. So lifting that knee up, and as we reach it back, reaching our arms overhead, try not to rotate your pelvis here. Try and keep your pelvis really square to the ground as you reach overhead and reach your big toe back to the back of the room. Engaging through your abdominal muscles, really feeling through that belly button to the spine. Reach with your fingertips to the end of the room and really reach with your big toe to the back of the room. Okay, on the next hinge, we're going to pause. Hold it back here and just pulse your thumbs to the ceiling. Really nice. Hold them and pulse your big toe to the ceiling. Good, really good control. Maintaining that balance. Maintaining square to the mat and coming back up. Good, we're going to switch legs. So draw the other knee up. Hinging back, reaching forward and coming back up. Remember to keep those hips nice and square to the mat. Try not to rotate. Really lengthen those arms above your head, reaching back with your big toe towards the back of the room. Good. Really reach, get the length, hinge all the way through on your hips. Oh, keeping your balance. Okay, next one we're going to hold, and you're going to pulse your thumbs to the back top of the room. Nice long neck, nice open chest. Good, hold there and pulse your big toe to the top of the room. Good, really engaging through your balance. Hold that control, looking straight down at the mat. And coming back up. Really good, shake yourself out. We're going to do a spinal roll down into sitting now. So tuck your chin to your chest and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Keep your bottom tucked in, hinging from the hip and coming down into sitting. Okay, so the first one we're going to do in sitting is scissors. So to get into position, tilt that pelvis forward and then hinge back to lift your feet up. So we're into this position. So scissors level 1, you're just going to tap one foot down and clap underneath the opposite leg. So keeping nice and tall through your chest. Okay, level 2, you're going to straighten one leg out and clap underneath. So keeping this trunk really nice and straight, keep that pelvis tilted forward. Level 3, you're going to straighten out the leg and you're going to alternate the scissors through there, clapping underneath each thigh. Good, so level 1, tap and clap. Level 2, lengthen and clap. Level 3, straighten and clap. Okay, I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So set yourself into position, hinge back, control through here. Ready? Let's go. If you're doing level 2 and 3, really reach with your big toes. Try and get that length through the leg. Keep that neck nice and long, that chin tucked in. Nice open chest, think about those smiling collarbones. And engaging through your abdominal muscles. Keep that anterior tilt. Don't let yourself collapse down here. Keep that chest nice and high. Really reach with those big toes. Last 4, 3, keep strong. And relax down. Really nice, well done. We're going to go to a single or double leg stretch now. The level 1, your arms on the ground, support yourself. Level 2, palms facing each other. So if I demonstrate level 1, you're going to hinge back, support with your arms, and you're just going to lengthen either one leg out and alternate, or you can do a double leg stretch, which is slightly harder. Same in the other position, so hands out, nice tall body, just either lengthen one leg or 2 legs. So I'm going to do level 2 with my palms out, and I'm going to alternate between single leg and double leg. So nice upright trunk, control through there. Ready, let's go. So stretching, really pointing through that big toe. Try and get that leg all the way straight. Nice open chest, nice long neck. Okay, if you can, try for a couple of doubles. Really lengthen them out together, control through here. Don't let yourself sink. Okay, on the next one, we're going to hold, and you're just going to pulse that leg up and down. Good, bend it back in, switch to the other leg, and pulse it up and down. Keep the trunk really nice and still. Good, bring it back in, back to just bending and straightening. Keep breathing with this, nice tall neck, nice open chest. 3 more. 2, 1, and relax down. Really nice. So we're just going to shuffle now onto our backs. And the first one we're going to do here is the oblique prep. So level 1, keep your feet on the ground. Level 2, bring your knees up into tabletop position. Remember to lengthen through that neck, open through the collarbones. One hand by your side, palm to the ceiling. The other hand goes behind your head. And you're just going to draw that imaginary diagonal line across your chest and fold your shoulder over towards your hip, leading with that chest bone. Then it lift you off the ground and rotate you over. Okay, so starting positions, feet down for level 1, feet up for level 2. Inhale to prepare, lengthen that neck, open the collarbones, and let's rotate. So I'm thinking about leading with that chest bone, folding over that imaginary diagonal line. I'm reaching with the palm of my hand towards the end of the room. Really lifting up as high as I can, getting that rotation and lift. Really good. Okay, on the next one, you're going to hold up and we're going to pulse for 10. So really get that chest bone all the way to the other side of the room. 5, come on, all the way over. 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Really nice. Straight switch to the other side, so straighten out the other arm. Other hand behind your neck. And ready, let's rotate over that chest bone, lifting that chest bone up and letting it fold over that diagonal line. Keep breathing with this, try not to hold your breath. Try and really take some nice deep breaths as you're folding over that line. I'm really reaching with my palm of the hand to the other side of the room. getting over that line, lifting that chest bone up, getting the height. Okay, on the next one, we're going to hold up and let's pulse. Come on, really get the height for this last 10 pulses. Support that neck, but don't pull it. Lifting with that chest bone for 4 more. Come on. 2, 1, and relax down. Really nice, really well done. The next one we're going to do is open up our abdominals a little bit after that work. So we're going to do a shoulder bridge. So to do this, we're going to tuck our pelvis under and spinal roll up, 1 vertebra at a time. Squeeze your bottom until you're at the top. Then you're going to lengthen out one leg. Level 1, you're just going to hold. Level 2, out and in. Level 3, we're going to draw a box with our big toe. Okay, so everyone start together on your backs. Let's all do it together now. So pelvic tilt back, roll 1 vertebra at a time, really squeezing that bottom to get the height. And let's lengthen out our right leg, pointing the toe. Okay, ready? Level 1, hold. Level 2, out and in. Level 3 with me, drawing a box. But really try and think about that nice, strong line between your knees, hips and shoulders. Keep that hip nice and high. Don't let that hip drop as you're moving. Keep breathing, get the air into the lungs. Keep squeezing through your bottom to keep the height of your hip. Really nice. Okay, we're going to rotate the other direction if you're doing the box. If you're doing level 2, you're going to switch to going up and down. Level 1, keep squeezing that bottom, keep the height. Don't let it drop. Don't let that knee move, don't let that hip move. Let it stay nice and strong. 4 more boxes. Keep the height, come on, don't let it drop. 2 more. And spinal roll down into that pelvic tilt. We're going to go straight back up again to the other side. So pelvic tilt back, spinal roll up, squeeze through your bottom and lengthen out your left leg. Level 1, hold. Level 2, out and in. Level 3 with me, drawing a box. Let's really try and lengthen the leg that's straight. Don't let it bend in the middle. Really point your toe and think about really lengthening through it. Draw that box with that big toe. Try and make it a really smooth movement. Keep squeezing through your bottom. Don't let yourself rotate one way or the other. Don't let that hip drop. Really nice. Lengthening through that neck. Relaxing this upper body. Shoulders all the way to the mat. Taking deep breaths. Let's switch directions in level 3. Let's go up and down in level 2. Let's really squeeze that bottom in level 1. Don't let that height drop. Not long left on this one. Keep it squeezing. Keep the height. 4 more boxes. Come on. Really work on that breathing. Keep the squeeze. 1 more box. And spinal roll down. Pelvic tilt forward. Really nice. The last one we're going to do on our back is a bent knee drop out. So palms facing the ceiling. Knees up into tabletop. Level 1. Just going to drop 1 knee out and draw it back in. Level 2. Straighten out the other leg and drop out and in. Level 3, out and then point that big toe. But all the time, keeping that nice long neck, open collarbones, and really relaxing the upper body, only the lower body working. So into our starting position, tabletop. Pick which level. I'm going to do level 2, so I'm going to lengthen out my other leg. And let's go. Good. Just dropping that knee out. But let's focus on our upper body. Let's think about those tips of our shoulders touching the mat. Our neck nice and long. Think about sliding the crown of the head to the top of the mat, looking straight up at the ceiling. Keep breathing, opening up through that rib cage, and just tilting that knee out and in. Keeping those headlights on your hip bones square to the ceiling. Don't let them dip. Keep them really nice and controlled, and just letting that knee drop out, nothing else move. Really good. 5 more. Keep the control. 2, 1. Really nice. Just going to roll over because I haven't got enough space. We're going to go exactly the same on the other side. So up to tabletop position. Nice open position. I'm going to lengthen out the other leg because I'm doing level 2. And let's go. Drop that knee out. Okay, let's focus on our core now. Let's think about those hip bones and looking straight at the ceiling. They're not going to tilt one way or the other. You're going to control through your abdominal muscles and just smoothly drop that knee out and draw it back in. Maintaining those nice, slow, deep breaths to keep the upper body relaxed. But you're just focusing on keeping this hips really square, this trunk's not moving, that knee is just dipping over and upright again. Really good. If you're doing that level 3, really get that point, but as you do it, don't let that hip bone rotate over. Really nice. We've got 5 more. Get the range by keeping control through your trunk. 3, 2, 1, and relax your feet down. Really nice. We're going to come into side lying now, and we're going to start with the clown. So lengthen out your bottom arm and use it as a pillow. Head, shoulders, hip and feet nice and in line. We're going to lift our feet up and open our knee to the ceiling, keeping our trunk really nice and controlled. So get into position, lift those feet up, control through the trunk, and let's go, knee to the ceiling. Really squeeze your feet together, squeeze your bottom muscles, and open that knee as high as you can. Really get the range. Really reach that knee all the way open to the ceiling. Relax that upper body. You should be using that arm as a pillow, so there should be no stress at all in your neck, and your chest should be nice and open. Breathing really strong through that rib cage, but really squeezing that knee out. Let's get that range. Don't just go half-assed, really squeeze your bottom and get that knee all the way up. Get that range. Really nice. We're going to hold at the top now. Just going to hold this position. Squeeze your feet together as much as you can. Squeeze your bottom muscles, and let's hold this position as open as we can for another 5. And relax down. Really nice. We're going to stay on this side, and we're going to do a side kick. So lengthen the top leg out. You're going to point the toe forward and draw the heel back. If you want to go up 1 level, we'll go to level 2. So you go to your knees, drop down to one side, hand behind your head, lift that leg up, point the toe forward, draw the heel back. So I'm going to do level 2 with you guys, so I'm going to stay in this position. So when you're ready, just as we were for the other position or with me in level 2, lift that leg up, let's go. Point the toe forward, draw the heel back, keeping that trunk really nice and strong, not curving the spine at all, just moving that hip. By pointing the toe forward, lengthening it forward, drawing the heel back. Keep the height of that leg, don't let it drop. It's really important that you don't get lazy with the leg and let it come down here. It's not going to work your bottom anywhere near as hard. So pointing that toe forward, drawing the heel all the way back. We're going to hold that heel back. We're going to do little backward circles with the heel. Nice and open through the chest, nice and long through the neck. Switch to forward circles with the heel. Really control that movement. Okay, we're going to do 10 big up and down. So as high as you can get with that heel. Nothing from your trunk. It's all coming from that leg. 5 more. Come on, let's get the height. How high can we get for the last 4? 3. Come on, get the height. And relax down. Really well done. We're going to go on to the other side now and straight onto the clam. So lengthen that arm out. Use it as a pillow. Head, shoulders, hips, feet all in a line. Let's lift those feet up. Engage through our abdominals, belly button towards the spine. And let's go knee to the ceiling. So really squeeze those feet together. Squeeze your bottom. And open up that knee as high as you can. Really get the range. Nice. Open, squeezing through your bottom, working through your breathing, so engaging through your ribs, really opening up. Nice relaxed neck. And I'm really getting the range, really squeezing my bottom. Come on, let's get these bottom muscles fired up. Okay, we're going to hold at the top. Get that knee up as high as you can. Squeeze your feet together. Squeeze your bottom muscles. Engage through the core. Come on, really squeeze those feet together. Think about engaging through that bottom. Get that knee really nice and high. Let's hold for another 5. Come on, let's get the height. Don't let it drop. 3. And relax down. Really nice. We're going to go straight into a side kick. So level 1 here, point your toe forward, draw your heel back. Level 2, come up with me. So onto our knees. Let's drop over, straighten that leg. Hand behind your head. All right, guys, let's go. Let's lift the leg. Point that toe forward, draw the heel back. Really nice. Good engagement through there. Strong through that trunk, long through the neck. Keeping the height of the leg. Let's get these bottom muscles working really well. Breathing in through the nose, getting the air to the bottom of the lungs, and exhaling through the mouth. Pointing that toe all the way forward, drawing the heel all the way back. Okay, hold that heel back, backwards little circles with the heel. Make sure the trunk isn't moving with this, it should just be coming from the hip. Switch to forward circles of the heel. Really nice, open chest, long neck. Good, we're going to go for 10 big ranges. Come on, last 10 of these. Come on, get that heel all the way to the ceiling. Really good, strong through that trunk. 5, last 5, a little bit more every time. No compensation from the trunk. 3, 2, 1, and relax back into kneeling. Really well done. That was a good little bum burn there. So we're going to go onto our bellies now. We're going to do a little bit of work in prone. So the first one we're going to do is swimming. So place your forehead on the mat and your arms above you. Okay, so level 1, you're going to keep that nice long neck, forehead on the ground. You're just going to lift one arm up, then the next. So alternate lifting one arm and the next. Level 2, you're going to lift your chest bone off the mat, keeping a really nice long neck, looking straight down at the mat. And then you're just going to alternate lifting one arm, then the next. Level 3, really important, you draw your belly button towards your spine, protecting your lower back. And you're going to alternate one leg, opposite arm, reaching up to the sky. Good, so level 1, forehead down, opposite arms. Level 2, chest bone high, opposite arms. Level 3, engaging through the core and the long neck, opposite arm and leg, squeezing up. So I'm going to do level 3 with you guys. So pick your starting level, my chest bone's up, nice long neck, inhale to prepare, engage that belly button towards your spine, nice long neck. Let's go opposite arm and leg, or just alternating arms, so you're doing level 1 and 2. Really lengthening through your big toe, lengthening through your fingers, and getting the range. Let's think about drawing that belly button towards the spine. Protect that lower back. Don't let yourself push your belly down into the mat. Nice long neck, looking straight down at the mat. Let's get the range with the arms. Come on. How high can they get? How high can the opposite leg get? Let's get the range. Next one we're going to hold. We're just going to pulse that side. Really good. Okay, alternate again. Next one we're going to pause and pulse that side. Keep engaging through your belly button, long neck. Good, and alternating again. Really nice. Squeeze it high. Get the arm high. Get the big toe high. Controlling through your trunk and neck. Next one, hold and pulse. Really good. Switch and pulse. Let's get the height, come on. And relax down. Really nice exercise that, well done. Okay. Last exercise before we go on to some stretching now, and it's leg pull in prone. So you're going to start with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And you're just going to walk your hands a couple bits away. Level 1, you lift that chest up nice and high, tuck your toes under, and you lift your knees up, and you come over into a straight arm plank, hover the knees back. So squeezing over into a straight arm plank, hovering the knees back. Level 2, you extend one leg as you do it. So hover back, extend one leg, alternating each time. Level 3, opposite hand and arms. So as I come over, I reach the opposite arm, opposite leg. Really controlling through that trunk, not letting it rotate. Okay? So when you're ready, hands a little bit further ahead of your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale to prepare, lift that chest away from your hands. Exhale, let's hover the knees and let's go. I'm going to do level 2. So I'm lifting one leg as I come over. Level 1, you just reach over those shoulders. Level 3, remember, opposite arm, opposite leg. For the whole time, keep that neck nice and long. Keep that chest nice and high. Don't let your chest sink in between your arms. Keep pushing your hands away through the mat, keeping that chest nice and high. So you're just going to bend the knees to hover, and you straighten the knees to come over. Okay, next one we're going to hold and pulse. If you're just doing level 1, just hold. If you're doing level 3, pulse the leg and the arm. Okay, down, hover back. Hold the other side and pulse. Really nice square trunk, square shoulders. Neck looking straight down at the mat. Nice long spine. Okay, hover back to alternating. Really good. This is the last exercise. Push yourself. So hover, really reach. Come on. Really reach with that length of the leg. Hold on the next one. And pulse. Get the height. Get the control. And hover back. Alternate and hold. Pulse that leg. Control through that spine. Leg down, hover. And just come and sit back into child's pose. Nice couple of deep breaths. Just slow your breath rate. And just sit into that position. Really well done. Good lot of exercises there. Okay, we're going to come into our first stretch, which is the pigeon. So get your right foot towards your left hand. Nice straight shin. Lengthen out the back leg. Keep that chest really nice and high. And just think about taking nice, slow, deep breaths into the bottom parts of your lungs. As you exhale, try and push that hip towards your foot. Go a little bit deeper into the stretch every time you exhale. Good, relax those shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen the neck. And just bring your breathing rate down. Good, really pushing that hip bone towards your foot. Good, tuck your toes under the back leg. Send the other leg back and bring your left foot to your right hand. Thinking about that nice straight shin again. Keeping that chest nice and high. Filling those lungs with air. And then exhaling and pushing a little bit deeper into the stretch. So pushing that hip towards the foot in a straight line. Try not to collapse in. Real big inhale through the nose. Letting it all out, pushing into the stretch with the exhale. Really nice. Okay, coming up into cross legs. We're just going to bring our arms up to here. Inhale at the start and exhale, rotate that chest bone round. Inhale back. Exhale, rotate that chest bone round. And inhale back. Try and get a little bit further round every time you exhale. Inhale back and exhale round. On the next one, you're going to hold, place your arms down. And when you exhale, push a little bit of your arm against your knee and rotate around a little bit further. Every time you exhale, just get that little rotation round from your chest bone. One more this side. Nice. Place your arms the other side. Push the arm against your leg, rotating that chest bone round. As you exhale, push a little bit more against that leg and rotate round. Two more. Nice deep breaths. Really nice. Right, bring your feet together. We're going to do a spinal roll up. So gently straighten your legs. Tuck your bottom under. Step one vertebrae up at a time. Big shoulder roll back. Shake it out. Deep breath in. And out. One more. In. And out. Good. Really nice. Have a good weekend and I'll see you Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week at lunchtime. All right. Bye-bye.